Why was Steven Spielberg himself up on stage? Which member of the royal family has paired up with Oprah to run a show? Find out about the most unusual Apple TV Plus series at the end of the video. Hi, I'm Dylan, and here are 5 categories of the greatest series Apple TV Plus has presented. And here's a voting poll for each section. Just click on the icon at the end of the video to pick the must-see show of your choice in each category. Section: Crime and Thriller Series. That was mind-blowing! Can you imagine a 9-year-old kiddo covering a murder case in the local news? That's not a crazy screenwriter's whim. It's a real-life story of 9-year-old Hildy Lisey, who covered a murder case in the local newspaper back in 2015, and is now the youngest member of the Society of Professional Journalists at the age of 13. She published her article in the local newspaper, posted a video of her investigation, and a news update on the newspaper's FB page about the murder in her town, while the adult news reporters were still on their way to the crime scene. The amazing story of little Nancy Drew solving cases has inspired the producers to launch Home Before Dark, a mystery drama series based on Hildy's story. But if you're looking for a darker and more mature thriller story, there's no chance you'd want to miss Defending Jacob, starring the Chris Evans, aka Captain America. In fact, the cast is full of A-list names, starting from the director Morton Tildum, who was nominated for an Oscar for working on The Imitation Game with Cumberbatch, to Michelle Dockery from Downton Abbey, and Jaden Martell from the It horror hit movie. A 14-year-old committing a murder? How's that possible? Chris Evans has to find out whether his son is guilty. Horrifying, heartbreaking, filled with moral dilemma and tension for sure, Defending Jacob is going to shock us this year round. If that's not overwhelming enough for you, here's a psychological horror story from Stephen King, with Julianne Moore as the lead role. Lisey's story is going to be one heck of a thriller. We mean, aren't they all? 2 years after successful novelist Scott Landon has passed away, his wife goes through his belongings at home. She has to face realities about her husband that she has forgotten or was trying to forget. His old mental illnesses, family murders, her husband's mysterious trips to the other worlds, and many other mind-haunting secrets. What truth is she going to find out, and how is it going to influence her present life? Don't miss out on the answers for these devastating questions in 2020. Sections: Comedy Series. If you want a break and are looking for something lighter to watch between these awesome dark thrillers, Apple has got you covered. If you're a teen or in your 20s, Dickinson will be perfect for you. The chic and polished early life story of Emily Dickinson will be brought to life by actress Haley Steinfeld. Though the story is set in the 19th century, Emily is dealing with everything we are going through today, struggling to find her place in the world, rebelling against the rules of society and her family, looking for love and exciting adventures in life. But in case you're not that much into teenage gigs, Apple has got a fantastic surprise for the fans of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Rob McElhenney and Charlie Day are teaming up once again to launch a hilarious show about a video game development studio. Fans of RPGs will be even more excited to find out that Ubisoft has joined the production. Yep, the real-life game developing company is joining the most realistic and fun series about the world of game designing. The Mythic Quest trailer really looks like a real teaser for a new game. But even if you're not into role-playing games, the show will have tons of great jokes for everybody. McElhenney is a producer, for God's sake! Just in case you'll need something different to spend your time on, details about Oprah's new show will be revealed soon. Section: Documentaries. If you are a cry-at-all-animal-involved movies type, this is definitely going on your list. One of the most beautiful, bittersweet, and touching documentaries that probably has ever been made, The Elephant Queen. Victoria Stone and Mark Diebel have spent 4 years with an elephant family and its matriarch named Athena. The documentary will tell a fascinating story of her taking risks and leaving her natural habitat with her family, as their watering hole dries up even though they might not survive the trip. It's impossible to hold your tears back. If you love nature but think that it's too much for you to handle after a long working day, a CGI'd miracle is waiting for you from Jon Favreau. Natural history series Prehistoric Planet will be designed by the director of The Jungle Book, The Lion King, and numerous Marvel movies, and will follow the last living days of dinosaurs on our planet. Well, and if you care about nature but are not exactly a naturalist, Apple has prepared a massive surprise that we're all gonna love. Oprah Apple. Apple Oprah. One of the greatest humans of all time, Oprah Winfrey, will be once again reaching millions of hearts through her 2 new documentary projects. One, called Toxic Labor, is going to cover the apprehensions of sexual assault and its consequences, telling stories of people who went through the nightmare at their own working place. The other one has no name yet, but is going to deal with mental health problems, aiming to put an end to the shame of having mental illnesses. Oprah has paired up with an unexpected executive producer, His Royal Highness Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry has announced the news about the collaboration via the official royal Instagram account. Ain't you excited to see what they're gonna come up with? Keep watching and find out about potentially one of the strongest performances Jason Momoa has ever delivered. Section Drama. If you're looking for something to fill the hole in your heart left after the end of Game of Thrones, not that anything can really fill that void, the writer of Peaky Blinders, Stephen Knight, has something extraordinary for you. Not only is there a marvelous cast including Jason Momoa and Alfre Woodard, but an exciting story too. A post-apocalyptic, futuristic series will tell a story of people who all went blind almost a century ago. They've resigned with their lives already when unexpectedly sighted twins are born. Nothing is going to be the same now. How's it going to change the life of the tribes? Why are these kids in great danger? Well, November 1 will bring us the answers. Wall Street Journal has revealed that each episode cost almost $15 million. Crazy, huh? But definitely makes us want to see it even more. If fantasy is your thing, but you're hoping to see something less dark and intense, you should probably check out Steven Spielberg's Amazing Stories. We want to transport the audience with every episode, like the World War II pilot whose plane magically travels through space and time from the past and into the present day. Who will he meet? Can he return? Does he want to? What happens if he doesn't? Said Steven at the Apple TV Plus Expo, and we seriously couldn't phrase it better. This fantasy anthology series is in fact based on another Spielberg series of the same name that he created back in the 80s. Now, together with Apple TV Plus, he's going to bring some of his most beloved episodes back to life. But that's not the only amazing fantasy project. Have you ever thought and wondered how the world would be like if the USSR made it onto the moon and not Neil Armstrong and his buddies? What if the space race never ended? Would Elon Musk have much more work to do now? For All Mankind tells a story of the alternate reality where the Russians reached the moon first. Looks like it's going to be super intense and intriguing. All of the mentioned drama series are more or less connected to fantasy, but if that's not a fave, worry not, we have something huge for you. Unbelievable! Jennifer Aniston is back on TV after a 15-year-long break after the end of Friends. If you've ever wondered how tough the world of news reporting is, especially the morning shows, this show is for you. You'll be shocked! Alongside Reese Witherspoon and Steve Carell, Aniston is going to fight for her career and her position. By the way, if you want to find out more about the real-life cute friendship between Jennifer and Reese, watch our other video. Now it's time for the most unusual project Apple has introduced. Section The Most Unusual Series. Here, we have only one series nominated, but it's a case of quality over quantity. Can you imagine series about the 911 calls of people screaming and reporting crimes? Chilling catastrophes, broken lives, and mysteries that give you goosebumps. French channel Canal Plus has launched Calls, a 10-minute series of audio recordings, an airplane black box, a voicemail, or 911 calls that predict some tragedy. Apple TV will start with 10 episodes and has already bought the rights for the first season of the French version. Something truly chilling is coming soon. There are so many other great shows, but it'll take forever to list them all. Please don't forget to vote in each category, and let us know which show you are looking forward to the most in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome!